Roger Stone here. Every day you wait, your money loses value, but gold and silver don't follow those same rules. American Sovereign Bullion gives you access to a nationwide wholesaler network, helping you secure aggressive pricing on real physical metals. Call 844-272-2428 now to get your free gold and silver guide to learn how to protect your wealth with physical gold and silver, delivered right to your door or with a gold IRA. Visit asbgold.com. That's asbgold.com for your free gold and silver guide today.
Sunday morning. Well, today we got Frank Panico on, award-winning filmmaker, and he's got a new film, and it's about religion and the challenges that are going on in America today. We give the right to everybody to come on and tell us about it. Well, Frank, tell us about your latest documentary and your concerns about America.
Sure. So the film is called The Great American Conflict. It's actually premiering in Dallas, Texas, and basically it's a film that explains how Islam is hurting America. They're trying to replace our Constitution with Sharia. Sharia law does not see the word Islam is not like Baptist or Catholic. Like, it's everything. It's the whole government. And if they're a Muslim and they follow Sharia law, that encompasses the legal system, the custody system, marriage, dietary, everything. And they believe that women only have half the rights of a man. They're really trying hard to push this Sharia law. There's places in Texas like Epic City. They're trying to build whole communities and expel everybody else. Only Muslims are allowed. And luckily,
I've seen that. It's being done someplace in Texas.
Yeah. It's called Epic City. Yeah, and also just recently, 2 days ago, they have a water park, and it was a Muslims-only day. And, only Muslims would be allowed in. And, Governor Abbott...
So, in other words, they're not integrating into the system.
Yes, that's another thing. Yes. They're not. See, we have no problem with people coming to our nation. We love that. It makes us a better nation. But they need to, assimilate. They need to love America.
I just had that discussion. I just had that discussion with somebody, and what I said is the United States of America is made for all religions. All religions are welcome to come and to celebrate their religion, but we have a conflict. If there's a certain sector of any religion that attacks other religions, we don't have room for people that attack other religions or want to check. The original thing for Ellis Island, because I was a vice chairman of Ellis Island, Bill Fugazi was the chairman, Lee Iacocca was the honorary chairman. What the basic thing of America is to come to America and pledge allegiance to the flag, and that you want to become an American, not that you want to convert America, that you salute the flag of the United States, not that you come to America and salute somebody else's flag.
Exactly. Yeah, that's another issue. They're bringing their culture. They're coming from these areas and trying to bring their culture and everything into our nation. And we do welcome all religions. But, Islam is more of a political system than a religion. I mean,
I know a lot of Muslims, and right. I would say 80% of them, a lot of them want to work hard and do their own, but there's a certain percentage of them that were not immigrants, they were migrants. And I have differentiated the difference between immigrants and migrants. Immigrants that want to come to America and become American, we welcome.
Right.
But migrants that want to come to America and try to change America, I don't welcome them.
Yeah, they are trying to change our nation. But the thing about Islam is that, for instance, if you're a Muslim and you convert to Christianity, they think they have the right to kill you. Or if you just become an atheist, they have the right to kill you. This is not a religion of peace. This is if someone's if someone is a real Muslim, they follow the Quran. Okay, you have these people that are like moderate Muslims. Yeah, and I agree with you. There's some beautiful, loving Muslim people, mom and dad with their beautiful children. Trust me, I totally get you, and I believe that. And we're called to love everyone. But there's certain Muslims that they strictly follow.
Well, like I said before, it's a certain sect. You know, certain white people. They have a bunch of crazies called the Ku Klux Klan. So every religion or every sector, there's always you're never going to have 100% perfection.
Right. The thing about Islam, though, is, okay, so I'm Catholic, right? And I like to believe I'm full-on Catholic. I don't believe in abortion. I don't believe in same-sex marriage, even though in the past I had been in weird things, but I'm practicing abstinence now. So I'm a full-on Catholic. But you can't say, I'm a Catholic, but you know what? I think it's okay to kill a baby in the womb once in a while if it wasn't a good. Or I think it's okay to, have same-sex marriage. It's like I'm a Catholic. So if you're a Muslim, you're supposed to be following Sharia law and the Quran, which said all those terrible things that I just said. Now, there are the Muslims that are like, oh, yeah, but we don't believe in, we don't believe in killing people if they leave Islam. Oh, yeah, but we don't believe that half, a woman's value is only half of a man. We don't really believe that. We're a different type of Muslim. See, that's not true Islam, because they're not following the Quran. In my film, this wonderful, peaceful, loving guy, he's with Iran Alive. His name is Dr. Harmush Sharat. He says but Muslim will come up to him and say, it's kind of explosive. They'll say, well, I'm not violent. I'm a Muslim, but I'm not violent. He goes, well, then you're not being a good Muslim, because that's not what Islam teaches, and that's not what the Quran teaches. So it's different than. Well, other
I look forward to seeing. Now you have a debut in Dallas, and you said Brian Kilmeade is going to be there.
Well, no. Actually, it's a Sunday. The premiere of the film is Sunday, May 31st.
Okay.
And Joe Concha.
Joe Concha is going to be there. Gotcha.
Yeah, and then it's at the Angelica.
And where can people see the where can people see the film?
We do want people to go to the premiere. It's my film company. It's called X's in the Sky Films. But that's also where you can find out information about the premiere of The Great American Conflict.
Frank Panico, thank you for coming on this Sunday morning, and I look forward to seeing your documentary when it gets to, television, because that's where I spend most of my time. Thank you so much.
The Marine Toys for Tots foster care program is bringing hope to children who need it most. Every 2 minutes, a child enters foster care, often with only a small bag of belongings. More than 400,000 children face trauma and uncertainty, many before age 8. This May, during Foster Care Awareness Month, Toys for Tots is creating Room for Joy. In 2025, nearly 375,000 children received comfort through toys, books, and essentials, reminding them they are not alone. Donate now and change a child's life.